Hello and welcome to my first video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to draw, specifically how to draw a human face. It's going to be the greatest experience of your life. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, and you're going to be fantastic. You'll go from zero to hero overnight, and the best part is that, okay, so day one, right? You're terrible. You're awful. You show your lack of art skills to all your friends and they make fun of you. Day two, you watch this video and they're like, "What? How'd you do that?" That was overnight. So I'm gonna show you how to draw a face, and it's gonna look amazing. All right. So what you want to do is you want your printer paper. This is the best paper on the market. I always use printer paper. Always. It is my go-to. It's my go-to. I love it, and it's the perfect stock. It's the perfect thickness for any charcoal, graphite drawing ever. I don't care what your art teachers tell you, they know nothing. So today I'm going to be showing you, so you need your paper, and now what you need is your pencil. So I got some pencils here. I bought them. What you want is your HB. That is a good, it's a good compromise between soft and hard. That's what the H and the B mean. This is hard. So you want your right pencils. So here's one. HB. You see that? It'll be on the side of the pencil. It'll say HB. That's the one you want. You want it to be nice and sharp. I got a sharpener here if you need that. So get your paper out. Paper. Alright, so you take your pencil, you grab the handle any way you want, okay? This is just my skills here. You don't have to hold it like this. You can hold it like this, however you want, but this is how I do it. Alright, so that doesn't matter. What matters is the drawing, right? That's all that matters. Okay, so step one of drawing a face. This is the absolute most important part. Never forget this part. This will make or break your drawing. I promise you. Step one, draw a circle. I'm making a video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry. Hey, it's late.
Can you go away, please?
I love you. Good night.
Okay, thank you.
Love you.
Night. Gosh. Here we go. It doesn't have to be perfect, even though it's the most important part. It can be sketchy because you're eventually. Here you go. So, as you can see, mine's probably going to be a little better than yours, but don't worry, it's fine. When you're done, you'll be like, "Oh, how did I do this?" All right, so your circle. All right, step two. Crumple the paper up as tightly as you can. As tightly as you can. The better, the smaller the little pieces of crinkle, the better. All right, that's step one. Step two, you take your bowl and you get some Coke. I use Coke. You just pour that bad boy in there. The fizz doesn't matter. You don't need the fizz. You might need 2 cans of Coke depending on how big your bowl is. Sorry. Not a sponsor. Now you take your drawing and you just dunk it in there. I use the pencil sometimes. Just get it all in there. The key is to soak completely. All right, and step 4, just leave your paper in there for as long as you can, preferably at least 4 hours. That's the optimal time. It usually makes my drawings turn out the best. All those ones you see on DeviantArt that are the best are probably using this method. Alright, we're gonna let it sit now. I'll set the camera right here. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, I let it sit for a little longer than 4 hours. I think that was 2 days, maybe 3. You could probably tell from the light going up and down. I mean the sun. So when you're done with that step, you take your paper out like so. You might want to get some paper towels actually. I'm gonna get some paper towels. So, I got this pan. I didn't get any paper towels though, because those are for losers and noobs. No offense to you if you use those. So, right, so we've got our paper. It's been in there for days. And we want to be very careful here. We don't want to tear the paper. So, take your paper and very gently place it on the pen. No, don't place it on the pen. Get some paper towels. Okay, so I've got some paper towels. I missed that step, I'm sorry. That was step 5, is get paper towels. Now, what you want to do is you want to be very careful and take your drawing out of the Coke and place it on the paper towels, like so. Okay. So now that we've got the paper on the paper towels, you'll see there's a lot of Coke that comes off of it. You want to be very careful and encourage the Coke to exit the paper and enter the towel. Like so. You see? The Coke is exiting the paper and preferring the towel. Make sure that you get all sides. Don't squeeze too hardly or you'll break it. You don't want to break the paper. It would ruin your drawing. This is the most difficult part of the process. But it's worth it, okay? It's worth it. Trust me. Just gently press it down like it's stuffed. Like stuffed. You know? You know what I'm talking about. Gently just encourage it. Give it some love, dude. Just give it some love. Okay? Just give it some love. Alright, now we're gonna just keep doing it, you know? Just keep doing it. That's what we're gonna do. I think I squeezed too hard. No, I didn't. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so once you get it dry-ish, slowly and carefully unwrap it so as not to break it. You don't want to break it. You don't want to break it, dude. Just keep it intact. Keep it intact. Alright. Careful. Don't rip it. Don't let gravity do its work on it, or it will be destroyed, dude. Don't do this. It's very bad. It'll probably rip if you do that. You just want to let the paper talk to you. Okay, let it speak to you. Let it tell you when it's ready to open up. And once you think it's flat enough, you can start to blow dry it. All right, so lay your paper out flat and then cover it with another paper towel. So lay it on a cleaner paper towel and then cover it with a new paper towel, all right? So lay a new clean paper towel over it once it's flat enough. Pat it down. Make sure that none of the corners are sticking up and then it's flat enough. Alright, so I've flattened out the paper and I've covered it with a paper towel. As you can see, the paper is still down in there comfortably. Don't worry too much about crinkles and cracks, because it's going to be crinkled and cracked no matter what. You can't help that with this method. But it's fine because it ends up looking amazing anyway. And people, sometimes they'll think it's like from the Dark Ages or something because it looks all old and crinkly. Alright, so once you've got it all flat, take your, sorry about that, I'm so sorry. So once you got it all flat, take your hairdryer and blow the heck out of it, dude. Just dry it off. Just dry it off, dude. Dry it off. This will speed up the process. It might take a couple of hours though. Totally worth it. Okay, I think it's dry. It's not, but whatever. I'm going to show it to you to see how it turned out. So take your paper and flip it over. Would you look at that? Oh my gosh. Who is that, Brad Pitt? That's the coolest part about this, is that you don't know who you're going to get. Sometimes you'll get a celebrity and sometimes you'll get somebody that you've never seen before. But it's lovely. And the effect that the coat gives it, that makes it look old, it makes me think sometimes, like, this method, it's like you could tell people that this drawing is like from a dark age, right? It's from ancient times long since past. And because it's Brad Pitt, and everybody can recognize that, and he's got his own tie and everything, you can tell them. Maybe the ancient scribes looked into the future and they saw Brad Pitt and they knew his influence and what was going to happen to him when he got taken away. And maybe they predicted who was going to be taken away and return as a clone. And so now that we have the drawing, you can see how well this method works. Look at him. And so if you squint, you can see where our circle used to be. And really that's it. If you want, I could show you another method, or I could do this again and see who we get. It's really fun, but trust me, a lot of people use this method, and that's how all those people who don't seem to be that good, they just get good overnight, and you can do it too. Now that you know the secret, just take it and use it. And I hope you had fun with it. Who did you get? Tell me who you got in the comments below. Just post it. And you know all the things, subscribe it to Flula.